My name is Jeff Daughtery, and Kelly and I live here on Sleeper Road in Hoffman. We have a small business, a sawmill business. Been here since 1991. And so this whole fiasco with people dumping on our rural area has been going on for years. We're always calling it in. This last couple of years with the homeless situation has been really taxing. It's always on your mind, especially when you see it. It's like, why is this happening? Nothing seems to get done about it. It's a constant fight. There's all the usuals of what everybody else has already said. Let me get back to one other thing. So this area is kind of a triangle on the west side of Highway 20, and it's Hoffman Road, Sleeper Road, and Frostad. And we don't get internet here. The cable line, they won't cross the highway, so it's kind of rural. There's 30, 40 residents that use this area. So Hoffman's not high traffic with the locals, but since the homeless camp has come up, we're getting a lot of traffic, more and more. Could be the possible drug use, drug buying. They certainly see the signs of it, which is not good. There has been thefts. I've had some tools stolen from my sawmill business, and I know one neighbor next to me, his landscaping business, he got a bunch of stuff stolen. So we're kind of the closest to the homeless camp as the crow flies. They may be less than a quarter mile. It's real easy to access the back of our property through the woods and through Miles' gravel pit. So one thing I wanted to talk about was, so Hoffman Road has got some infrastructure in it. The main water line that feeds the Navy base and the city of Oak Harbor from Anacortes runs right down Hoffman Road. The homeless camp is camped out right on top of it. There is also a fuel line from the seaplane base that feeds Altfield Base. It runs down Hoffman Road. The homeless camp is camped right on top of it. They actually have fires right on top of the fuel line. The fuel line I can't say is active anymore. I think it's been rerouted, but the old line still isn't there, and I'm sure there's still fuel in it. So it could happen, but it is a volatile scenario that, say it caught on fire, that wouldn't be good.
It would definitely affect the island.
Yeah, I mean, there's an empty fuel line with fuel in it. You got a lot of air on it, top, and JP8 fuel will ignite. There's been 2 fires at the homeless camp where the fire department has responded. They caught the woods on fire on the Lakeside Industries side of the camp, which is close to the Navy base. They also had an RV burned to the ground less than a month ago. And its skeleton is still sitting there on the side of the road, all burnt to the axles. Summer's coming up. It's going to get dry out. I would hate to have a fire come through the woods and reach my sawmill. It's not good. Say the fire spread to the Navy base side. Weapons on the Navy base. It's a quarter-mile away from this homeless camp. I don't know why the Navy doesn't put pressure on this.
It's almost a security.
It's a
issue.
security issue, but also they use this back gate, which we're going to film, and they, in the past, trucks would park there overnight because they would come in early in the morning and then they would get on the base and do their deliveries. They can't do that anymore. So, I mean, that's got to be an issue for the Navy. I mentioned that weapons is right there by this back gate, and that's the only gate that they can bring those in. And I mean, lots of issues.
Is that it? Is that all
Yeah,
you
for
got?
now. Yeah.
For now?
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of information that you put into this, so that's good. It's enough to you get your voice heard, you know.
Yeah.
And when I put this together, it's gonna be